Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I said I'd be here to do an update chit chat by Friday night at the latest. Well, guess what? It's Friday night, or I should say early hours of Saturday morning. It is actually 12:31 a.m. here. Still quite warm. We're actually having a really hot day tomorrow. It's going to be 41 degrees Celsius or almost 106 in Fahrenheit. It's only that one only hot day for the week, or up until I think Thursday, where we're going to get about 36 degrees Celsius, but I'm not looking forward to it at all. My aircon still isn't working in the front half of the house, but got the fan, got the pool. I'm going to bring Ruby inside for the day until it cools down a bit, or the sun goes in at night. Or on the other side of our house, we've actually got just a walkway where I sometimes put her if the weather's hot, but she still won't be going out there until mid-afternoon. Yeah, it's just going to be too hot. She doesn't know she's coming inside. I'm just going to brace myself for it. Hopefully after she has a look around and does everything, she'll just find somewhere to sleep and just lie down quietly. I can hope. Not a lot been happening. We didn't end up going to the movies on Wednesday night like we were going to. We really couldn't be bothered going out. Jarrett wanted to watch the cricket, which was on the 2020. I was happy just to sit home and craft, and Corey just went along with what we decided. So yeah. Tonight we actually ended up going to my mum and dad's, and my mum and dad's neighbour, her daughter and her daughter's boyfriend were there, and we spent the night playing Cards Against Humanity. Oh my goodness, what a laugh. Now, I know on the box it says 17 plus. Jarrett's almost 17. He'll be 17 next week. Corey's only 14. He'll be 15 in April. But I think he is the funniest one playing it. More funny than the rest of us. Now, I know my kids, probably some people would be saying that's far too young. But my boys aren't young. Like for their age, some kids at 14, 15 are still very young. Not my kids. My kids have always been a lot more mature than their age, which at times can be hard, but it's great as well because it's not like I'm living with two really dependent kids, I guess you'd say. I mean, Corey still won't make his own sandwich or anything like that. He can do it. I've discovered he can do it. He can make himself food, but he won't make it if I'm around or if he's at home. He'll do it at my mum and dad's, but not here. Oh, just noticed blotches on my face. Might be all the chocolate I've been eating, or it could be because I've stopped eating a lot of rubbish food. We are doing really well on our healthy eating and drinking a lot of water. And I find when you change your eating, like when you first stop eating the rubbish, or when I say rubbish, I mean, not takeaway, because we don't eat a lot of takeaway. I just can't afford it. I'd rather buy craft supplies than buy takeaway food. But when I say junky food, it's sort of like your chicken nuggets and that you heat up in the oven. I did get very slack over Christmas that we didn't eat a lot of... I didn't cook a lot. Or if I cooked, it was quick, cheap eats. So the last... probably since... it would have to be since Monday night. Yeah, since New Year's Day. We've been eating a lot of salad, veggies, stir fries, all those sort of things. I'm actually drinking water. Now, I know this is going to sound really silly. I don't like cold water. I drink room temperature or tap water. I just don't like cold water. If I've got to drink it, I'd rather drink it straight from the tap. So, but I have been drinking a lot, and I can see my face is breaking out. So it's just part and parcel of the first few weeks of clean eating, drinking. Though, oh, not that one. Oh, I didn't realise I'd finished it. I have to get another one in a minute. I'm going to head to bed in a minute to get up to put all my crafty sewing stuff away. As I said, to let Ruby inside for the day. I have finished... Oh, grab this. I have finished my one applique embroidery thing. I don't know if you can see. She's got... Oh, if I lean it back this way, she's got shiny sparkles. Put sparkles on her wand. And now I'm about... I took it down to my mum's today and I hand washed it. It's got a mark just above the ear. Thought I'd got it out, but it's faded. My iron, I don't know what is wrong with my iron. There's nothing on it. I've looked at the bottom of my iron. There's nothing sticky or anything on it, but whenever I iron, it leaves marks. So I'm actually going to put this under a cloth to iron it so that I can make it up into what it needs to be made up into. I was also working on this one, Beatrix Potter. Oh, I don't know if you can see. I've sparkled him up a little. And I've got to keep working. I'll probably work on it tomorrow. I sort of know what I want to do with it. But I haven't got a confirmed plan in my head of how I'm going to produce what I want to produce. There's a lot of ideas going through my head on what to do. I know what I'm going to make. It's just how I'm going to make it, if that makes sense. I just don't know if I'm going to leave it on the white or add colour rather than just the white, or just add colour on the other side. So I'm still working on that one. And I know once I show this, the person that's getting it will know who it's for, but they're not going to know what it's going to become. I also did this one. I'm loving this one. It's an applique of Mickey, as you can see. I put some, what do they call this, dimensional fabric paint in the diamond. I put that on his nose to reflect, when the sun or the light, and a little bit on his eyes, just to give him a bit of something. So he turned out really well. I wasn't sure whether I was going to do around the eyes in black or white. And after I spoke to my mum, she said, well, he's got black around his eyes, so in pictures, so do the black around the eyes. So that's what I did. And then I followed through and I did the black around his tongue as well, as you can see. So I actually haven't finished stitching this. I just realised I've just got to stitch the bottom. I thought I'd finished him, and then I remembered I did the paint before I went out to the shop earlier today. And when I got home, I went out earlier this morning, or not this morning, this afternoon. I took Jarrett down to my mum's, and I came home and I said, because I wasn't sure what was happening tonight, and I just said, look, if the people that are coming come, let me know and I'll come down. So that's what I did. But when I got home from dropping Jarrett off and getting some groceries with my mum, because my mum likes to get out of the house, so I took her out to the shop with me, I felt so sick. I don't know if it was the heat or what, but I was so sick for about 4 hours. Just felt awful. But I didn't sleep much last night. And I was up. I think I finally fell asleep about 3:34, and I was up at 8. I woke up at 8 and I thought, I can go back to sleep. Should I go back to sleep? Shouldn't I? And I thought, no, I'll just get up and do what I have to do, and then, I'm not losing half a day by sleeping in. Because that really frustrates me when I do sleep in and I don't wake up until lunchtime, I've lost half a day. And like, I like to get my washing done and on the line before lunchtime, because up until probably about 10:30, 11, the heat's hot, but it's not too bad. But once you hit lunchtime, like 12, 1 o'clock, where my clothesline is, you don't want to be out there. You just don't want to be out there. And then that's right through till probably about 7 at night. So yeah, those are the 3 things that I've been working on. I've got quite a few others little things that I want to start that I might work on tomorrow. Some of it I can lie on the floor in front of the fan and do. Yucky. But I'm hoping to get most of what I want to do done, and little bits and pieces, pick them up on Tuesday and get a whole heap of stuff in the mail by Wednesday. I have found out the boys and I are going away. I was talking about it the other night. I think whatever night I did the last chit chat. I think it was Tuesday. And then Wednesday night, it had been in my mind for quite a while. You know, I really couldn't afford to take him away. It's not the petrol, it's not the food or anything. It's the accommodation that really hits hard, the cost of it. It'd be all right if there was 2 of us, but there is 3 of us. So when you see a room charge, it's for 2 people. And it's usually for an extra person, an extra $30. So if you see a room, say for $180, you're usually looking at $210 for the 3 of us for one night. And that is a lot of money just for somewhere to stay. So I just said, no, I'm not going away. Can't afford it. We'll just do day trips. Knowing that I'm just going to have to drive at night, which I hate driving. I hate night driving. I absolutely hate it. And then I said to my ex, because he said, oh, you're taking them away, because he was going to give me a couple of $100 to help pay for the accommodation. I said, no, just can't afford it. So he rings me today and he's booked it and paid for it. So the boys and I will be going away for a couple of nights, which is good. We all need it. We do it. I try and do it at least twice a year, a 2-night somewhere. I know the boys need to get away, but I need the break. I need the not having to cook, the not having to clean, the not having to do washing, make beds, that sort of stuff. I just don't need it. I need a rest sometimes. So we're doing that. We're actually going to a place called Warrnambool. I don't know what we're doing down there. I really, honestly don't really know what's down there. So yeah, that'll be interesting. As I said, Jarretts' birthday's coming up next week. Nothing major planned. I think I'm taking him out for dinner and to see a movie on his actual birthday, which is Thursday. And then on Saturday, we're having people here. And I'm just going to order in pizza. I just thought, I did it last year, but I'm going to do it different to last year. Last year, for his 16th, I actually went to the pizza shop a couple of days before his birthday party, and I ordered 15 family-sized pizzas, and we ended up with so much left over that I thought, no, this year I'm going to wait to see how many people show, and when people get here, I'll ring up, I'll order it, and if I go and pick it up, which is only, I could walk, it's like a 2-minute walk up the street, 5 minutes max, it's going to save me, it's going to be half the cost of whatever, because the pizza shop that I got it from last year, and our favourite, is probably a 10-minute drive away, but they don't only have any of those specials, you know, like 2 large pizzas and a drink or whatever. They don't do specials like that. The one that's 5 minutes walk, 2-minute drive, 1-minute drive, you basically get in the car and you get out. You turn the car on, you get out. They do specials. I think it's either 2 family or 2 large for like $22 or 20. I don't know. It's cheap. The other one is like $20 a pizza. So I'm going to go probably the cheaper one. I'll go and get a menu before the day, and people can pick and we can work out exactly what we're going to eat, rather than me trying to guess and having so much left over that I don't think we wanted to look at pizza for a good month. But I'm not going to get the garlic bread from the pizza shop. I'm going to go and buy it from Coles. At Coles, they sell 2 garlic breads for $1.90, I think it is. When you order it from the pizza shop, you're looking at $3, $4 for a garlic bread, for one. And, of course, soft drink, I'm just going to buy the 75-cent Coles ones for the 1.25 litres. Look, I've done it in the past. I've done cans, I've done this, I've done that, I've done cordial, I've done, a range of things. But I think the best way is these cheap bottles of soft drink, 75 cents. I think I did get them last year, and I think I bought something like 30 bottles, and it was like $27 or something for 1.25 litres of soft drink. We had soft drink for the whole of January. We actually, when we went away last year, we took the leftover soft drink from the birthday on holidays with us. So I'd rather have too much than not enough. But as I said, with the pizza, I'm just going to order it when people get here. And I'm looking at maybe the whole night costing maybe $200. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I mean, of course, I will buy him a cake. We will have your nibbles, and I'll make some cheesecake and trifle and that for dessert. So, yeah. Because I still don't know how many people are coming. I've mentioned it to people, but nobody's actually said, yeah, we're coming. So, yeah, that's about all that's going on at the moment. As I said, hot here tomorrow. I'm hoping to get some crafting done, but with Ruby inside, who knows? Like, maybe once she goes outside and it gets dark and it cools down, I might get into it. I'm already thinking I don't want to craft because it's going to be hot. But I will definitely be doing housework and crafting on Sunday when it's only going to be half the temperature. It's only going to be 21 degrees Celsius. Don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I assume if you go half, it's about 60. About, roughly. But it's going to be a beautiful day Sunday. Cool. Where you can clean, you can cook. I've even said to the boys I'm going to make a curry on Sunday night. Although now, I don't know, because Jarrett's now saying that he's got cricket coaching on Sunday afternoon, and now he's saying he might stay there the night, so I might actually freeze the chicken thighs and make a curry Tuesday night or Wednesday night, because I find I don't cook a full meal when it's only the two, like Corey and I. Like tonight I cooked, because Jarrett was at Mum's, I cooked pasta. Not that I was really well enough to eat it, but Corey likes pasta. And I've got pork steaks that I was telling you about the other night. I bought some more. Got oven fish, salad. So we might just be doing that tomorrow night, and then Sunday night, Corey and I can have whatever. Yeah. Not a lot else to talk about tonight. Oh, Miss Ruby is just a disaster zone. She really is a disaster zone. Last time I told you about, she chewed my hose in half, and she emptied the potty mix all over my garage, pulled out all the soft toys. It was Wednesday morning. I'm pretty sure it was Wednesday morning I got up. I walked out to the backyard, and I picked up a bed from Aldi, like a pet bed. Now, I have got a spare one in the garage, but she's not getting it. I walked out there and it's just one of those flat, like metal framed, and it's actually, instead of hessian, like where they sleep, it's really sturdy plastic, like the outside, your outside tables and chairs that have that plasticky stuff as the seat. That's what her bed is made of. I went out on Wednesday morning and there is a massive hole. Nearly one whole end. It's got a hole in it. Don't ask me what she was doing, because I don't know. But she chewed a hole in her bed. So now I'm making her sleep on it. And she's not getting the new one. She'll get the new one probably February, because I've got to put it together and stuff. But I thought, no, I'm not going to keep producing beds and stuff if she's just going to destroy it. So that's what she did. Then tonight, the little witch got inside when I was just about to serve dinner, went up to my room. She got on my bed. She was not expecting the cat to be on my bed. Well, Lucy hissed, clawed, and scared the bejesus out of Ruby. So Ruby weed on my bed. So Miss Ruby is not in the good books at the moment. I'm getting back into really training her, because I didn't realise, and I only learnt tonight, I thought once she'd accomplished sit, you stop giving her treats for sit. Once she accomplished stay, you stop giving her treats for stay. Come, hear, whistle. I stopped giving her treats once she learnt it. I shouldn't have done that, because now I've got to reteach her or reinforce the teaching, because she thought, well, I don't get a treat. I don't get anything for doing it, so I'm not doing it anymore. So I've started back with the treats tonight. So hopefully the behaviour improves. I was saying to my dad that I want to take her to obedience school, and he turned around and said, oh, she's so beautiful, just let her grow up first. She's only a baby. I don't know. But I will do a video. I know I said it the other day or last week that I was going to do a video update of her. I will. I've just got to clean up all the mess in the backyard that she's created. She's got dirt. She's got leaves. You wouldn't believe it. Maybe I'll just do it so that you can see the mess she makes. Oh, really. She's lucky I love her. I love her so much that, it's very hard to get angry with her. So that's a bit of a Ruby update. She has been a very naughty girl, I guess you'd say. I don't know if it was the full moon that sent her loopy, that sent her into destructive mode. Don't know. But I'm going to say those words because it is now 1 a.m. and I am very tired. My throat's getting itchy, tired and sore. And my eyes are I can see them getting and I did have a mug of coffee. And when I say a mug, I use my dad's mug that we bought him years ago. It's World's Best Granddad or something. And it's about that round. You can't put your, you know how you hold a coffee cup and you put your hands around? Dad, you can't. Your hands are out like this. It's about that deep. And I did have one of those tonight. So I'm surprised I'm really tired. Plus Pepsi Max. Yes, not good. But I am going to say those words before I still keep going and going and going. And I want to say I hope you have a great weekend. It is, as I said, it's 12:55 Saturday morning, Friday night. I haven't been to bed, so I still class it as Friday night. If you talk to my kids, know it's Saturday. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I hope you're healthy, happy, and having fun, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.